Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys trying to get back to winning football, and they've dropped their last two. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're underway here in SoCal. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Idell trying this up the gut. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
For the Chargers field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Well, look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
He's brought down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Past the line, he's going to run for it. Makes a man miss. He's off. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Smith. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got Smith again. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete to Devontae
The Eagles
Smith.
pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
Philadelphia.
It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Handoff headed right to Vidal. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground with Vidal. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to him. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Give right side to Vidal. It's inside the 10. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers hold a slim 2-point lead early. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gibson now to return. Jukes away from one. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Punt meets him at the 28. Reaches the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Here's a give to Vidal. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying the sneak, it's Herbert. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Chargers.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Vidal on the give. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
At the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw is there for a Rondé Gadsden. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now
man in motion here. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers stretch their early lead to 9.
touchdown Chargers.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Gibson now to return. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Behind the line, he lost that football. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Third and long for him here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is staying one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He was brought down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Loss of 6 yards.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Escapes the defender. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. From the pistol, Hurts. Cut out left. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On the throwaway.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, and they need to get 10.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throw here, third down. It's a screen to Barkley. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
To number 26.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
Back to throw, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Tank Bigsby. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Barkley gets it on third down. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
They go to Barkley again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts.
The third down pass. Khalil Mack in on the tackle. A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers and running back Imani Vidal trotting back out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine.
Up the middle, Vidal. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down by
that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Now Herbert to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46.
Herbert back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Chargers first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Now Herbert again. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All set now. First and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert throwing again. Setting up the screen. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
10 more yards. And the Chargers first down.
Vidal on the carry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
24, Eagles 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down throwing for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Hurts now from the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Devontae Smith. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Eagles.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it at the 6. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds a man, right side. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. LA uses a timeout here. It's second.
2nd and 6.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's Herbert. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Looking to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our journey through the
first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Tank Bigsby here with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play fake with Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle 1st down.
From the pistol, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game up.
24-24.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. 1st and 10, Herbert. He finds Johnston. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Vidal running to the left. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Tackle made right at midfield.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
To number 1.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Johnston. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
J.K. Scott in
the Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Intended for Devontae
The
Smith.
Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away.
Formation for the Eagles.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chargers send running back Imani Vidal trotting back out to the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll run. This is Vidal. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Pumped on the tackle.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Herbert gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 3rd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Chargers.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 24.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st down, a run with Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Hurts on first down. Hits him on the in route. He gets a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Hurts now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13.
He was brought down.
They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
And an Eagle first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chargers and running back Imani Vidal trotting back out to the field. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. Play action now for Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running with Vidal out of the gun. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Offense.
A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Motioning left is Johnston. Throwing now, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 31. Jake Elliott to
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. It's his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers now trail by just a point in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game up.
38 all. Cameron Dicker.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. Things going well so far. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
16 yards. First down, Eagles.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He dodged the tackle. Dodges another stop. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
27 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Back to throw, Hurts. Looking for an open man. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long for him here. is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Gun snap to Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Lad McConkey. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Straight ahead here. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Picked up by the Chargers. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Charger offense making its way to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground with Vidal. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air this time. Herbert. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Into the hands of Ganson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Johnston, incomplete. Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
15.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. A 27-yard look here. Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gibson now to return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. And he does. Touchdown.
Philadelphia.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 41.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Throwing on first is Herbert. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
to throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Chargers 1st
Give
down.
right side to Vidal. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
21 more yards.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Brings up
That is some
second
serious
and 14
defensive urgency that
at
really
the
does, Kate,
31-yard
match the
line.
situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Intended for
So after that
Darius
prior
Davis.
incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete. Quinyon
Looking to
Mitchell
throw.
on the coverage.
Hauled in by Allen over the middle.
Pass.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Well, that
A
is
gain of
pretty darn
11
impeccable
yards.
timing between the
It's
two. They hit a
fourth
curl
down.
route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Escapes a defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
21 yards.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Offense to the line, second down. They're going to pass it here. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Number 6.
The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last
A
one.
gain of 7
That's all they had. So the
And
offense
it's
free to start running the clock down now. Third down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there. He'll throw it. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Dallas Goedert.
Punting unit out now.
In punt formation
And he's
for
going to
the
try to give his
Eagles.
defense a long field to defend. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline.
The Chargers
This punt
take
out of
over
bounds on the
first and
fly.
10
We're waiting for the
at
mark.
their own
Looks like they're going to say it's
31-yard
short of the
line.
30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Lad McConkey. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Here he is
and
to
4
throw.
At the 37-yard
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3.
Here he is to throw.
It's third and
That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
It's a gain of 25
A modest amount of time
yards
left,
on the
Brock, but
play.
crucially, no
And the
timeouts for him.
Chargers,
It's first down.
First down.
Back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Complete to
Chargers
Kamani
hurrying to the
Wandell.
line as the seconds tick
It's a
away.
gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 26-yard line.
And we're down to 26 seconds on the clock after that spike. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
Herbert's pass incomplete. On
There's
the
not a
throwaway.
quarterback alive that enjoys
Nolan
throwing it
Smith
away
on
on
the coverage
third down.
defensively.
But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers first down.
And there's the spike, 8 seconds to go. Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's second and 10. He'll look to throw it. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
Nice pass
Brings up
unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third
and
down.
10.
Here he goes, one final shot. And with no time left, he takes this into the end zone. Down to their last breath, Brock, and now they can tie it or go for the win.
Chargers.
I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. First throw of overtime. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Rydell trying this off the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
By Jordan Davis. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10.
Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
1st and 10
now from the 46. They motion the tight end over. 1st and 10, Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort you want.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line.
The Eagles
Philadelphia
take over
getting
first
ready to
and
go on
10
offense.
at their own 19-yard
Their defense
line.
got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 14.
Here he goes, third and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Complete to
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
And an Eagle first down.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown.
Philadelphia.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.